All right, let's do a new game. All right, before we get started, what should we call us? Do we want to be Seelie or do we want to make up a name that's more fun? Our name is Bathtub? Okay, we'll be Mick Bathtub. Oh, it's two. What? What? I can't be Killy. No kill la. No killer. Just bathtub. Okay. Bathtub. Okay, our name is Bathtub. This is gonna be very confusing. Landlord. Oh no. Cocaine lover. Crush. We want 50 bottles of pineapple. Oh my. Can we put characters in here? Bathtub? Oh, you can't put characters. All right. I'm gonna do bathtub with 2 B's just so we don't get confused. Bathtub. All right. I guess we'll just do that. That'll be fine. Boom. We're bathtub now. That's our beautiful name. Yes. Hello, Melanjo. Daddy Sim. I'm so ready. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, it's loading. Oh, so we know something good's gonna happen. Because it's loading. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna be voice. Cough, cough, cough. And let's see the settings. Can I adjust the? Nope, we still can't adjust the window. That's fine. We'll full screen it up. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat, as if you nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Cough, cough. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Because I can give you a... Oh, we're fourth walling this narrator. Okay, I gotta be sassy then. I gotta be sassy. Lord, forgive me, but I'm about to risk it all for his spirit. Good night, Good Cloud. And thanks for the lurk, FJ. All right, because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really.
An eternity, if you catch my drift.
Whoa, not now, ocean. Sorry, Bathtub. May I continue? Oh my god, we have a narrator and the ocean is talking to us. Ethan, hello. Thank you for the biddies. Please go on. Okay then, as I was... Cough, cough. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. All as the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you could do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other icks. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, the answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? What do we do in chat? We're not gonna vote because it'll take too long, so I'm just gonna go with what I either see first. 10 out of 10 would smash. I'm glad we're setting our expectations low right off the bat. Thank you for the lurk, Austin. We're digging up the face. Okay, I see 2 for digs. Okay, we're digging the face up. Heck yeah. That could be lunch. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. There is no body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul.
Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type.
Wow, we have a gold coin! Oh man, I'm excited already. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, so you deposit it. Why, that's a nice gold coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now? Okay, are we spending this coin immediately, or are we gonna save it? We're saving it? We're saving it? Why not? Okay, we're saving this coin. This is our special coin. No thanks. Look, I'm gonna level with you here. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday and I've been looking all over for it. You dropped it into a dead person's mouth? Could you just give it back? Are we giving it back to the narrator voice? Or are we still hoarding it? Is it ours? No, it's our coin. It's our coin. Okay. See, majority says no. No reason to upset. Yudi's like, I don't want any confrontation here. Hello, Lucas. No. Shh, be that way then. Your mind doesn't have the chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. It's a volleyball. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. I know Wilson. I hope we can romance Wilson. The Huntress. Look at that booba. Look at that muscle. Look at that muscle. Look at them paints. Look at the booba. Look at that spiky shards of glass. Look at them spikes. That skull face. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Hello, Ben. Guess what? I don't know. You have to tell me. Chaos Girl, welcome. Thank you. Oh, Chaos Scroll. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. You got dibs on Glass Girl. My massive booba. I'm wearing my special dress for my booba. For the bouncy fox booba. Yeah, yeah. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed. Let's call them killers. I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you're completely paralyzed.
Hello?
There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy-ass monsters, though. What do you do? Okay, what do we do? Do we toss it back? Do we kick it back? Say no thanks, or just say nothing, do nothing? Hi, Stargazer! Happy Wednesday! Hi, Ben. Kick, toss. Okay, I see most saying toss. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. Huntress' muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much? Blah. They're speaking directly to you, but still, you can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction.
Don't be scared, bathtub. You were made for this.
Well, geez. If the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up.
You derailed the...
What voice do I want to give Trapper? I'm gonna give him like a bravado voice because I think it'd be funny.
You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit.
And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all... Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here?
You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination?
That was Wraith. That sign means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something.
Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not?
You know you can't. At least not yet.
Oh, yeah, not yet.
Hey, Bathtub, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. Can we smash the ocean? Yeah, it's Fatal Attraction. You like the voices? Thank you. Give a southern accent. I'm trying to be better about not giving southern accents to everybody. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. Oh my god, are we gonna be timed? This is a timed quiz, and it'll be important later. Okay, this is timed, guys. So, type as fast as you can. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember.
How attractive would you say you are?
How attractive are we? Very not at all average. $11 out of 10. All right, we're super attractive. Yes. I'd say I'm attractive, very attractive.
That's what you think very attractive is compared to this?
Trapper flexes his muscles. Trapper flexes, and his muscles are so tight you can practically see the blood running through his veins.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Okay, what would our superpower be? Invisibility, flight, super strength. 2 for invis, for one with invis. Invisibility?
Same. Although sometimes I think I already am.
What was your best subject in school? What was your best subject? Cool Gamer, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Math, history, skipping class. History. Okay, I see 2 for history. History? Nice. It's important to know what came before so that we are not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyways, but still. What's your favorite animal? Dog, cat, mustelid? What, mustelid? What's a mustelid? Guys, I don't know how to say that name. Mustelid. The last one? All right. Yeah, I don't know what it is either. I'm just gonna say it. Mustelids, 100%. Be honest, you have no idea what a mustelid is and you're just hoping it's some secret answer that results in a hilarious Easter egg, right? Because there is no Easter egg. It's just another word for ferrets and stuff like that.
Ooh, what's your favorite color?
Blue, blood red, 3-day-old corpse. These are some interesting choices. Hello, Sly-Pie! 3-day-old corpse, all right. Nobody would expect me to pink this, so I'm gonna say 3-day-old corpse. That's a pretty edgy answer, right? I'm pretty dangerous. I talk about corpses. No biggie. Those are no good to me unless they've been frozen. You'd be surprised by how quickly good meat can spoil. Or maybe you wouldn't be surprised. I'm still getting to know you. What's your dream job? Dream job. Is it an astronaut, nightclub promoter, or not working at all? Hi, Team Grim. Welcome, welcome. How dare you? Not working. All right. If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder.
Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. Best flavor of ice cream?
Oh gosh, vanilla chocolate or horse flesh? Yeah, we decided to name ourselves Bathtub. That's what chat thought was a good one. Yes, courage. Horse flesh. Chocolate, vanilla, vanilla. Okay, we're saying vanilla. Hopefully they don't think we're plain. Trapper's a boomer. The vanilla?
My favorite is pain.
Same. Same here.
Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain.
I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second, that reminds me. I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip.
We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices.
Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Just a box, welcome, welcome. Do anything but mint chip. Are we gonna say mint chip or not? Vanilla, horse, chocolate. Hi, Just a Box. Hello, 2K Chopper. Welcome, welcome. The ocean talks? It does. It's very confusing right now. Okay, you guys. Yo, yo, mint chip. I see 2 for mint chip. I'm defying you guys. I'm saying vanilla again. Narrator doesn't get to boss me around. Strawberry. Best flavor is vanilla. You had a reading comprehension problem? I just told you mint chip was where it's at. You almost bought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right. I can end your life whenever I want to. I am in control, so don't you forget it. If I say you like mint chip, you like mint chip. Now try it again. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? I sort of want to say vanilla again. Vanilla? Bring it on, narrator. We challenge you. This flavor is vanilla. A rebel, Not in my dating sim.
You have to understand, it feels very good to end someone else's game. You should try it sometime.
Ha! We lost. I says give up. Okay. We lost. So I guess the narrator called our bluff. I'll quick speed past this. I'll pick the choices we picked before. And I guess this time we'll do mint chip. So we're very attractive, clearly. Power of invisibility. Best subject was history. Favorite animal was ferrets. Favorite color is 3-day-old corpse. Dream job was not working at all. Favorite ice cream is vanilla. And then we picked mint chip because narrator destroyed us. The best flavor is mint chip.
So obedient.
I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I guess it was condensed staying in the loop, right?
I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots.
Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jesus, like she was downright murdered by society and she hates it so much. Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's a lot of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love.
Yep, there it is, if you know what I mean.
Grow up.
Grow a body.
I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it.
Whatever, fog body. That's not nice.
He's not nice.
You love it.
Only sometimes.
Ugh, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it.
Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise we'll do this all day. The narrator sucks compared to the narrator from Stanley Parable. Agreed. Spirit is the hottest one. Couldn't help myself, I posted my children to the server. Ooh, Huntress! I don't know what you mean, Chaos, but okay. Kind of sassy today. Yeah, Wraith is sassy. Now I can go Yandere with the killers? No, Ibaraki, you're the one who did it. No, Ibaraki, you were the one who did the redeem. That just means I do this to you because I love you so, so, so much. I'm only playing this little game to get a good laugh because we know that the true love, the true passion is between me and you and nobody else. And don't worry, if these killers tried to for some reason romance them, I would just murder them. They might have super abilities and powers and weapons, but they'd also have another thing in common, and that's that they're by water. Do you know water is very strong and powerful? When it's in love, it can drown, it can dehydrate, it can freeze, and it can burn. Isn't that fascinating, darling? Alright. Check the server, you know what I mean? I will check it after stream. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough.
If we're done playing, let's do something else instead.
Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead.
I say we go to my yacht. It's a massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power.
Wraith rolls his eyes.
Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. The way it's flaunted needlessly and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired. And besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? Okay, where do we go? My improv spot. Thank you, I'm glad you like it. So we could either go on the yacht with Trapper, we could go play volleyball with the Huntress, we could hang out by the pool with Wraith, or we can go lounge with Spirit. To the lounge, all right. Oh no, we have lounge versus volleyball. I see 3 lounge though. 3 lounging, going once. Going twice. To the lounge. Oh no, it's tied. You switch to volleyball? Alright, we're doing volleyball then. I hate that I interrupted your game. You should finish it. Yay. I love to play outdoors. I also love to meet new people. I also love to bring them home to play. I'm sort of a big kid at heart. Obviously you are too. I like you already. I hate people who are too serious. They ruin everything. Well, they do if you don't handle them swiftly. Oh god, we have more voices. Okay. Hold on. Just for one moment. I don't know why I'm giving them really nerdy voices. I'm sorry. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators.
There are also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only one remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here for a long time, so very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry. Anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do to help us is to get off this island. Dwight. Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. I'm so sorry. Dwight gets a nerdy voice. Hey, narrator? Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, they just start to mention something about wanting to escape. Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off the island, though. Oh, right, yeah, that's true, he was, but he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple of miles south of here. It is a much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out, very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter. Mostly. When I agree with them. Not like that other island. So, what'll it be? Alright, we're still doing volleyball, right? Again? Thank you for the lurk, Corn. I think we still pick volleyball, yeah. Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else in athletics on the island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring and Trapper's so predictable, relying on brute strength to win games. He has no respect at all for grace and skill. Thank goodness you didn't choose the yacht. What kind of person wants to be sitting duck in the... What type of person wants to be a sitting duck in the middle of the open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk. Wonder how long it would take for her to bring up an elk attack. Game's starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. She's really something, huh? Elk don't swim. Live in the forest long enough and you'll see an elk swim. Believe you me. Cheer for me, cute stuff. The killers resume their place on the volleyball court and resume the match they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy a lemonade? I see you working up a thirst eyeing those bouncing buns playing volleyball. Claudette hands you a lemonade. Ooh, so fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear. Who would you bet to win? Who's the MVP of your little heart? You're nervous. You don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them, or not talking about them if they're into that sort of thing. Just pick someone, please. It's not like we've got all day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything. Who put the sand in that guy's shorts? Sheesh. Okay, who would pick, guys? Who has your heart? Also, Kristen, hello. We like Wraith, Spirit, Trapper, a Huntress. Huntress? She's your main, so you can't talk. She only has the hunter motive going. I don't know why she would be your choice. I see 2 for Huntress, so that's what I'm gonna go with then. Huntress? Oh shoot, Huntress overheard you. You've got your eye on me. I'm flattered you think I'm good, but honestly, I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt. Correct answer. I'm allowed to support the other people on the island, right? Oh, jeez. I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I
Should have stayed in my secret Larry. My secret Larry.
Wow, what a game.
It's a tie.
Can there even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows since this is everyone's first time playing. These killers don't usually have time for team sports, and amid their busy schedule of brutally tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying? Are you okay, Claudette? Probably just shedding a tear for our lost fellow survivors. You know, this resort had 4 employees when it opened. It's nothing. I'm totally fine. Whatever you say, boss. Oh look, the killers have dispersed and are all cooling down in their own way. Spirit is reading a novel. Trapper is stretching sensually in between chainsaw curls. Wraith is standing on the beach, desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up, and Huntress is doing some target practice with her bloodied hatchet. You feel a nudge. Dwight is looking at you expectantly.
You should really make a move. Life is short. You can get snuffed out at any time of day. Carpe diem, carpe diem, carpe nauem. Go get him, chat one of them up, please. God, save me.
So which killer has caught your eye? We all have a secret Larry, exactly. Who doesn't have a secret Larry? Hi, lazy boy. I'm sorry that you're sad. I hope you cheer up. Spirit. All right, let's go say hi to Spirit. You make your way over to Spirit, who's deep into a thick paperback novel. She looks up at you. Surprised that someone like you has the time of day for someone like me. Weird thing to say, since you barely even remember what someone you are, but so far she seems to like an unpredictable gal, though. What are you thinking about right now? Vengeance against my father? What else? Man, this chick is emo. Seems like she'd be great to hang out with at the mall with you and help you pick out a pair of giant, ugly boots. Things are getting pretty gothic up in here. You want to run with that or maybe change it up? We're gonna stick with vengeance or are we gonna talk about the weather? Love the blue waifus. Vengeance, all right, vengeance. I know, parents really just don't understand. It's like they were young ones too, but they managed to forget what it's like. It's so frustrating. Right? And then they become so obsessed with their job, with their status, with wealth and society that they become completely crazed and end up murdering their whole families. Yeah, it totally blows. I hate parents. My dad was like, "You're too young to get your ears pierced." And I was like, "But mom has got her pierced when she was a baby." And she was like, "It was a different time. Don't talk back, darling." Then, did one of them attack you with a katana? No, but my dad stepped on my foot and it really hurt because I had been taking a nap and I didn't have any shoes on, but he was wearing really heavy boots. We've clearly both been through a lot. I think you'd look great with pierced ears for what it's worth. Come on, everyone. The fun and games can't be over already. I get it. Volleyball, not ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. It's time to see if our friend here has the hunter's instinct. I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court bathtub. Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air, and you step back nervously before you realize she's not waving it at you. She's handing it to you. Don't worry, I've got several of these. It's important to hone your skills, especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk around every corner. You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim those things at me. You can't even see me. Relatable. We're getting lore. Yes, lot. Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. And on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible. Sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. Oh gosh, no pressure. I just got to press the spacebar. How hard can that be? Huntress gets the mommy Moonveil voice, dangerous. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not the end. Ready to play or would you like me to repeat that? Repeat. Okay. I want to... Okay, all right. Smith. Ready. Away we go. Show him what you've got. Oh, I missed. You missed completely. Not bad. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, I whiffed. You missed completely. I'm impressed. A worthy opponent. I mean, could have been a bit better, but who's keeping score? For the record, I am, and you got 5 points.
Hatchet throwing? Cool, I guess. I like my stabbing to be a bit more up close and personal.
Somewhere loud horn blows and the survivors snap into action.
Time's up.
You heard him. Get to the next activity. So the minigame is basically Seelie is a top and she's looking for a bottom. Exactly. I bet if you missed every time, she would have killed Mamie. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You're expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And oh, great, terrific. It seems that everybody wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, nobody wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Yeah, well, they don't call him Expectedster. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered.
Hey there, you're looking good, Bathtub. Real good.
And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously. Their arms are too big, and they can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side and the rest of them will sit opposite of you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous, sexy arms.
Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner.
Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit.
We hope you enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Oh, God save me. I need to get off this island.
Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you were serving. What are we eating?
It's meat.
Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we can't divulge.
My favorite.
Meat is good.
Meat is murder.
Which you'd know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now?
I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat, so that's, like, technically true? Technically true is the best kind of true.
Okay, enough yapping, let's eat! Hey Bathtub, you thinking I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? Trickster is more or less a normal guy. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours.
And we literally do everything on this island or we'll die. Actually, there is one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal.
Wow, he's right for a change. Because I am, with my broad axe, is the perfect tool for easy chopping anything in twain.
First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Secondly, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood.
Ugh. You two in your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Ops.
The hell it is.
Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to an actual hell if you'd like.
Please, stop. I hate it when we fight, or talk, or even we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azarov.
Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Hey Bathtub. I know this isn't what you want to eat, but you better hurry up and volunteer to carve it up, Felix. I mean, dinner. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 straight hours. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of deadness. I have to drink. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? This is a splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated it when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Minigames consist of 2 parts, on top of a pointer, which rotate. Okay, the target again. Oh god, not again. P perfect success, land on the start of the target, not the end. Alright, let's go. I'm ready. Perfect! Perfect! Oh no, I missed. How did I miss carving? Perfect! Not bad. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean...
Come over. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mysterious comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect.
Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? There's only 1 negative review on Steam? Oh my gosh, this is a perfect game then. I know game mechanics. Hello, Ryla! I feel like not hearing Felix or Dinners scream whenever you hit the target is a missed opportunity. Every time you hit, they're still partially alive. The 2 best things about being dead is not having to eat. Milkshakey! Welcome, welcome! Thank you for the follow! That's only 1 thing. Think about it, Bathtub. Number 2 is... No number 2. 1 less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut is? Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might have been the worst meal in history. But even worse is that they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? All right, do we say this is gross? I'm sorry, look at that seagull. The seagull, all right. Look at the seagull. Wow, you ever see the seagull that big? I haven't, that's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about? Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right, Bathtub, pretty lame. Own who you are, never compromise.
Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are? How did you got here? Yeah, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal, and you've been standing in the sun.
But the seagull. Uh-oh. He just made a lot of good points. I swear. You're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait. You haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Well, whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out.
Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean.
I'm not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it.
I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you. Not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse.
Starting scene's over and having to fast forward back to where you were. Am I right?
For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth.
Vague. Mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Narrator's cringe. Chocolate is the best ice cream. Why is Gomorrah?
Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now, and some of them I liked, and some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like.
You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cold water into your mouth. Oh good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try and care for people, they have a way of ending less alive than when I started. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy living person around. Usually I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's head open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful, but I was gonna narrate that fact that, you know, not to say it out loud as a single word like a creep. Beautiful mask. Your bunny mask, it's quite gorgeous. Nice recovery. But now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Why is that? Why is it that you kill people? Huntress sighs. You can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. She sounds like a yandere, Seelie. It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even through the mask, you can see that Huntress is blushing a bit. Seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? She offers you some jerky. Probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. Do you accept the jerky or not? No, it's the jerky. Slim Jim. Slim Jim. We have to accept. All right. We don't want to disappoint Huntress. When on Murderer's Island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you are hungry, and you can chow down on jerky sensually, right? I'd love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you're really going there? You do not play around, Bathtub. Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Bathtub. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? You're the faintest giggles bubble out from behind Huntress's mask. You're cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip. Probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago who is definitely still alive and not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with a hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced humaning. Yeah, battle player. Hi, Sylvie. Do we go with the flow or do we show her a thing or two? All right, we're gonna show her. We'll show her the clippy clip. You silly goose. You chuckle before reaching for the bag of jerky. You take the bird off and collect a lock of Huntress's hair, clipping it back into an attractive swoop. Much better. Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette, sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary. Oh God, I don't want to die. And attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go! Once everyone is gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular. But someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you, hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind on time for evening activities. And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just the one story. Story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh, great. We have to decide as a group? That never goes well.
Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll just merely chop your head off. Clean off. No fuss. No muss.
Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Thank you for the headbats. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works, and I lost track of time. While I was passed out,
been there before. Even though it's taken some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie?
Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule, even once?
Damn it, Donald. If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice.
We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us.
I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. Oh God, let me off.
But we still got a good start on the story type, so... Bathtub, who do you think should go? Oh, damn it, that's a name. Please, pick somebody quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Who is going to tell the spooky story? Very important.
Oh my god, 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 I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm going to die.
Probably, I'm probably gonna die. Trickster, I can't pick Trickster. All right, looks like Spirit. I choose you, Spirit. Whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful to catchphrase it, will you? Really? You want to hear from me? Spirit huffs and dramatically rolls her eyes as she gets to her feet in front of the campfire. Don't let her talk you out of it. She's the greatest with ghost stories.
I don't know where she gets it, but she comes up with the scariest stuff. Seriously disturbing, even to me. And I literally pulled a guy's skull and spine out once with my bare hands. Talk about bullshit stories.
Everyone else is going to chit-chat. I guess I can just sit down and... Huntress's eyes go red behind her mask, and both Trapper and Wraith take their seat. They know when it's worth fighting and when it's not. Ahem. Well, I hate to break it to you, but tonight's story isn't scary. It's a romance. Too late now, though. I was selected, so I'm gonna tell my story. I call it The Prisoner's Kiss. You notice the Huntress and Wraith are both sharing a giant tub of popcorn. Nobody offered you popcorn. It was a dark summer night. Warm rain seeped from the sky like blood from an old wound. Detective Hada, a celebrated investigator and renowned hostage negotiator, was called to the scene of a strange occurrence, unlike anything she's ever seen before. When she arrived, the scene was chaotic. Crowds had begun to gather. A dozen other officers were doing everything they could to keep curious onlookers away. But how could anyone resist wanting to know more? For there, in the middle of a busy market, had appeared a giant box. Strange, alien in its appearance, and massive in size. No one knew how it got there. Was it delivered? Built on site? In such a busy area, how could something like this just appear? A mystery. It was as if conjured by magic. But this was no illusion. The huge box was very real, and someone was trapped inside. Spirit pauses her story to look from face to face of each of her audience members. She has no expression, but you feel her vibrating with energy. She's in her element. "Help me!" someone cried inside the box. It was a man, terrified, trapped, imprisoned, his voice trembling. By now, it was as if every detective in the city was there, looking this strange structure up and down, inspecting it on every side. It didn't make much sense. There were no doors, no windows, no fasteners or seams. It was completely solid and much too heavy to move by hand. Solid, that is, except for a single small slit, just enough to see the bloodshot eyes of the prisoner trapped inside. "I don't know what happened. I woke up and here I was. I'm so scared. Please help me," cried the man as if pleading for his life. No stranger to tense situations, Detective Hada comforted the man. She used her training to calm him and buy time for the other investigators. However, time did not bring clarity, only anxiety as the night dragged on with no progress opening the box. As the night grew longer, the seeping rain puddling on the ground, the man inside grew more desperate, more sad and lonely, more pathetic and in need of help. But Detective Hada was no help at all. Powerless to save him, guilt began to weigh on her like it had never before. "Don't let me die here," the man begged. "Don't let me die alone." "Stay calm," instructed Detective Hada. "You're not alone. I'm here. Hell, half the town is here. We're all in this together, and we won't let this be the end of your story." Looking through the narrowest of passageways, Detective Hada watched her reflection in the tear-filled eyes of the strange, sad prisoner. Together they both wept in silence at the hopelessness of the moment. "Promise?" asked the man. "Promise that I'm not alone?" "Yes," she promised. "I do." A simple pledge. She felt an instant connection like she had never felt before. Not to her family, not to her friends, not to any of the other hostages she had worked so hard to free before. And so, when the man's eyes closed and backed away, it didn't scare Detective Hada, for she knew he would return. And when he did, pressing his lips up to the narrow slit in this horrible puzzle box, repeating his question again, steam flowing from his mouth as he asked, "Promise? Promise that I'm not alone?" "Yes," she promised, "I do." And pressing her palms against the cold outside of the box, without truly knowing why, Detective Hada leaned forward and placed her own lips up to the opening, letting her breath creep into the strange structure, allowing her warm lips to fall on this man's. It was a gentle kiss, a moment of compassion. She could feel in this brief contact the beating of her heart, pulsing blood through every inch of her body, matched beat for beat in this soft touch. "Thank you," said the man, no trace of fear remaining in his voice, and he backed away into the darkness, disappearing in a single moment of eerie calmness. Get back, yelled an officer, suddenly thrusting himself between Detective Hada and the box, breaking a silence that would soon be filled by a cacophony of whirring gears and clicking latches, a symphony of mechanical activity happening all at once. Something had triggered, as if an unseen lever pulled, and the side of the giant box began to slide open. Detective Hada gripped her flashlight tightly and pushed forward into the foggy interior of the giant box. Her feet splashed into the puddled rainwater, her heart racing as she swept her light from side to side. And that's when her eyes landed on the man, or at least landed on what should have been him. There, in the corner of the box, was a pile of pieces, like parts of a doll, almost pulled apart, or perhaps that's just how Detective Hada had to think of him in that moment to survive. A collection of segments, limbs, pieces, disconnected from one another, cleanly severed and placed in a neat little pile. And atop of that pile, a head, cold, pale, eyes open, lips an icy blue. Spirit stares at the fire, her own expression lifeless, her lips blue. Tears fall from her chin and soak into the sand at her feet. You're blown away by the story, and it's safe to say you're not alone. Everyone else is looking into the fire, or up at the sky, anywhere but at Spirit. It was you who chose her, you who initiated this harrowing tale. So sad, so creepy, yet so sensual? She really went into great detail when it came to describing that kiss. Too much detail, and now no one is sure to act. Dwight and Claudette are staring daggers at you. You have to do something. This game was supposed to be a lighthearted romp. Please, I said do something. What do we gotta do? Cool story. We're really gonna clap? We're clapping? All right. Stand up and try to... We're really gonna do a clap? Okay. Slow clap. You stand up and clap once, then after a beat again, slowly building a dramatic group clap. Raid stands next to you and claps. No one else does. Spirit floats off as the clapping slows to a halt, which happens almost immediately because it was slow to begin with. Usually they're much more disturbing. More disturbing than that? No. You don't regret picking Spirit to tell the story for tonight, but you have to admit to yourself that even on the strangest day of your life so far, that you can remember at least, you were prepared for that. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so they can all have a moment alone before bed. Hang on, I have to pause 1 second. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song.
Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you?
He doesn't wait for an answer.
I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster in a sea of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby.
Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you're not going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Spirit approaches you. You know, I was watching you while I told my story. I could tell it was having an effect on you. This fog that follows me around, I could feel you breathing heavily, taking me in. You and I are both absolutely flabbergasted at that piece of information. Legit, you learn something new every day, even when you're a god. I mean, a narrator. You're doing it again, right now. You need to calm down. You should come to the hot tub with me.
Dipping in hot tubs with the Spirit? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her, an offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk.
We should. Oh, baby, music change. You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. I just want to be totally clear. Even though that story bore some similarities to my life, it was not about me in any way, shape, or form. Not symbolically, not metaphorically, not any other ickly. I believe you completely. Sure, you were cut into pieces in your life, but so was the person in the story. A perfectly normal coincidence. Sure, you're on the island, trapped one might say, in a most puzzling place. Also, a completely regular coincidence. And sure, his lips were blue and your lips are blue. Really? You'd call this blue? Searching for answers, hoping to find revenge. Okay, similarity stop there, I guess. Coincidences. Sorry, the coincidences. Get this through your head, whoever you are. Samurai blood runs through my veins. Or will maybe it's coagulated by now. No need to sweat the details. Regardless, I am a descendant of noble warriors. Thousands of years of training with bladed weapons preceded my entrance into this world. Do you know how many swords that is? A lot. You gotta figure that with that many sharp edges, a person is bound to get disconnected from a body part here and there. The truth is, and I wouldn't typically share this, so don't go blabbing it, I dreamt that story, like watching a movie in my sleep when I was just a little girl, years before my father sunk his blade into my skin. I've never been able to shake it. It's a very adult story for a child to dream. Do you believe me? Oh no, do we believe Spirit? Hi, Carnine. Hi, Soul Survivor. Yes, this did release. Also, welcome. Hi, hi. Not even a little, but who cares? All right, it says like 2 yeses. 2 yeses. I know we just met, but yes, I do believe you. The way you told that story, it clearly came from someplace deep. Fool! Who taught you to trust a stranger? You're gonna get hurt if you don't learn to take better care of yourself. Ooh, now you've got me wondering. Do I believe you if you believe her or not? And if I know everything, because trust me, I do know everything. Don't I already know the answer to my own question about if you believe your answer to Spirit's question? Whoa. Oceanair got me tripping. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract us both. What's important is that a certain corpsey cutie floating in a cloud of magical mist might still be waiting for you to say the right thing and free her from her puzzle box. If you believe that she is the... Oh, damn it, you got me going again.
What is that thing?
Raiden, welcome, thank you for the raid. Baka. Unfortunately, before you can follow this conundrum to what will surely be mind-numbing cycle of new questions, you find a certain someone standing before you with a fresh towel ready to dry you off. Sorry, kids, but it's time for bed. I might be the youngest one here, but I am no kid. I do, however, love being wrapped up in a fresh, clean towel. My mother used to help me wash my hair when I was young. She'd comb out all the tangles and tie a ribbon around it before sending me on my way. I miss her. You watch as Spirit stares off into the distance, her hand gripping into a tight fist. She doesn't notice you're watching her at first. When she catches you looking, she turns away, roughly grabs a towel from Dwight, and then pushes him and Claudette aside as she floats off. You like my modeled avatar? Oh, thank you! Thank you, Raiden. I hope you had a good stream. Bum, bum, bum. You followed me on Twitch before? Raided you on Twitch?
Hey, Seelie. Or better yet, hey, girly.
Didn't you raid me yesterday? Are there multiple Thunder Raidens? I know. I'm like super... Yeah, you raided me yesterday. So thank you again for the raid, and thank you for the follow. And thank you for the raid from yesterday as well again. Decided to follow on Twitch. Well, thank you. The survivor. Yeah, there's only 2 survivors. The other 2 are tragically dead, it seems. I'm gonna quick pause. Just give me 1 minute. I am out of water and I'm doing a lot of reading, and so I need more water. So I'll be right back real quickie. Like, just a minute, okay? All right. Thank you for the hydrates. I did my hydrate. Shiny fish. Oh, here we go.
I got a fish on me, there's a fish on you. A fish in the stream and a fish go boo. Fishy slap my face, fishy lick my knee. Fishy on the brain and fishy hide from me. I got a fish on me, there's a fish on you. A fish in the stream and a fish go boo. Fishy slap my face, fishy lick my knee. Fishy on the brain and fishy hide from me. Fish.
Thank you for the headband, soul. Oh, pretty abort. Yeah, that's right. I can't leave you guys alone for a minute. Also, hello, Bunny Bandit. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Dunka, dunka. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready to continue? You just wanted to drop by and say hi. You're going to sleep. Thank you so much, soul. Have a good sleep. Rest well. You've never done anything wrong ever. That is a lie. All right. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Spirit's story about the prisoner in the puzzle box. If you manage to escape this place, will you leave with your life? Or has it already been taken from you and it's just a matter of time until you make a gruesome discovery? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive, and now their familiar, creepy smile stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. Oh my. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're gonna make you comfortable, or die trying. They hand over a pillow and a blanket, and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Or perhaps some music to put you at ease? Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other ghosts aren't the type you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep, or they'll murder everybody. Ah, please save me off this island. All mini game time. Is this how well we're gonna sleep? Oh, it's a special mini game. There's no winning or losing. Whenever the pointer stops, that's our result. Okay. All right, here we go. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. Oh man, 98. Let's see what's on this station. You want to turn this off or listen more? Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna listen more. Oh.
All right, let's talk about our community.
What?
For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content related
Now I want to
the
listen
game
to
or
this.
being inspired by the game to write music or to make outfits. It's everybody that's part of what makes Dead by Daylight.
Kind of reminds you of
this
Silent Hill.
amazingly rich and passionate environment. It means groups of
Do we listen
people
more or
who
do we turn it
interact
off?
on every single possible social platform in person. It means people who play
Just
together.
quote for a
It's
full
even the people
hour.
who play by
One more time,
themselves
okay.
and never talk to anybody. So it's important for us to be
I'm
able
gonna
to break it down
do-
and figure out exactly who is part of the community and how do we listen.
Oh yeah. Okay, we'll turn it off. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? Aw, big choices. Pale Spectre, you're evil. You are so evil. There's no Space Jam. Then Death knows what's on this station. Oh no. We have Spirit versus Huntress. I feel like these are going to be the two that always are fighting it out. That's what we're debating on, Leggy. Spirit or Huntress? Survivor says Wraith. Oh no, now there's 3. And Trickster, which we can't pick Trickster. Perfect. Let's have them all be equal, Leggy, because that's Trapper. So perfect. Perfect. We need a tiebreaker. We need somebody to do a tiebreaker. Huntress. Thank you, Emo. All right. Huntress, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Huntress appears in an instant. You really didn't hear her coming. She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, this special mushroom tea has always done the trick. When I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease this passing of my victims, I'm steeping it in a piping hot mug of water. Try it. You do. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky, but by now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably on.
Really worked up a sweat watching those killers toss the ball around, huh? Would it have hurt so much to go splash around in some cool ocean waves afterwards? I'm just saying. I'm out here, you know?
You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait.
Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the Huntress right before bedtime. You should know, they're not what they seem. Not like me, who is obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I was out checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. But since I'm here, I'd like to share 2 things with you. 1, I do not take rejection well. And 2, the first thing is very important to remember.
Were you drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. You aren't drawing stink lines radiating out from me, are you? Still nothing from Trapper.
Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with. But I am an easy guy to spend time with. That will make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of this scum lives like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if They wouldn't know a good time if I bit them on the ass. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're in for a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun.
And if I don't pick you?
Remember what I said earlier, or it might be the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired. Get some rest, sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over to the, about 50 feet to your left.
Finally alone, for real this time, maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Himbo killer man. Yeah, who draws people in their sleep? Exactly. So cringe. Thanks for the lurk corn and tea babies. Spiffy and Britt would also be proud. Sorry, I can't hear Trapper speaking like that one YouTuber parody voice. I just made up the voices to try to distinguish them. I decided to make Trapper like an action hero man.
Very talking with bravado.
Because this is funny to me. It just tells people you're lurking. It literally does nothing else. Hi, Squishy. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh, geez, it is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. Oh, God. Doggo is cute, bro. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Happy Wednesday to you. Also, yes, hi. I think today went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win, no matter what happens. What do you think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do. Attractive, mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my Seraphan. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than what he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time, major buzzkill, and Trapper. Ugh. Where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Ugh, sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life.
This is weird. I don't care enough to kill this person, but if anyone else wants to, I don't care enough to stop them. Might as well just kill Dwight to feel anything again. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in anything that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes. Or maybe they'll realize I'm not one of them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen. I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself?
Have you ever felt absolutely nothing inside? It's fine. Sandbagging. Her vocabulary is better than what she lets on. Daddy is just really funny if you know the lore, you know. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great, totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire, but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why, I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee.
Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right.
Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people.
I also wanted to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swamped with engagements, especially on that other island.
Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... Wait, no, don't drink that! What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on his skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yeah. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you get a 5 out of 5, a 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to, and not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me. I'm looking out for you. So can we please move on?
Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand?
This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment.
I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance.
Fine, go ahead.
Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, thumbs up review, if it was crafted with love and/or that's the type of thing you're into.
You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent, and whether possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as a part of the creative process, with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not to be overly critical of them. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago.
They always do this on the second morning. Oh God, I just want to leave.
Sad, really?
Even though they do make some great points.
Oh, sure, they make great points. I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, bathtub.
The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island?
Have we been enjoying our time, guys? Is the entity speaking to you? Yeah, ocean is speaking to us, and narrator speaks to us. The bottom one, sus. Yes, I'm not at all suspicious that there's a no option here.
What an encouraging response.
And we're so glad you're not suspicious.
Hey Claudette, maybe Bathtub isn't suspicious because they figured out what they're actually doing here.
0 chance. They're still clicking. Even right now to see how you respond.
Hey, look at that. Yeah, they don't know anything. It doesn't matter though, Bathtub. We're so happy you're having fun. Oh God, please have fun so we don't die.
I didn't say I was having fun. We're all having fun, Bathtub.
Do you hear us? We're all having fun. Please, God, say you're having fun.
We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place.
Would you please sign this non-disparage agreement?
Are we gonna sign it? Or not? No. No, I won't sign anything negative about this island. You have my word that I, Bathtub, agree with the terms of this verbal contract. It takes effort to sign, yeah.
Perfect.
Delightful.
Excellent.
Yes, yes! Hey, Bathtub, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance. And with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can mean only one thing.
Breakfast.
Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon and... Oh, so much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you have experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. Feels like going through puberty again, except all in a day and on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anybody was wondering. Personally, I wasn't.
I can't imagine you can make me any angrier today than what you did yesterday, but I really hope you do. I really, really hope you do. Unrelated, anyone see where I left my cleaver? Ha ha ha, I'm just kidding. I always know where my cleaver is.
Well, that was bizarre. Back to your bed. Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. At this point, anything can happen. I'm open up to all the possibilities that this strange island has in store. How open-minded. Oh well, that surely must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast too. And just like that, here comes Spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's because I slept well. As you know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again. But because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best, not constantly annoyed self, and I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all, while looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of the group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith.
Oh, hey, that was fun yesterday. I mean, not like too much fun. That'd be weird, but like a good amount of fun.
And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. I'm getting good at this game. Sexy, true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't get any breakfast, but so be it. A dating Resident Evil sim? After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you dressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess. That's okay, right? I mean, you might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much that it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not a real and all. But yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more. Yeah, a little more. Oh yeah, that's it. Yes. How does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two would do, whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow. Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it. Oh, come on, a little privacy, please. Wade is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Hello, Fox. Hi. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and well, that I could hear you, you know. You know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing... I don't know exactly what you're doing, but, it sounded like, fun? You think 2 people trying new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We have 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other just right, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is to finding the exact place we need to bleed out from. And I believe that place is our appendix. Why else would it be there? It makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were me and him? Dwight? I'm not gonna really laugh. You don't have to laugh that hard, they get it. Ha 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 ha! Sorry, I can't laugh because my throat is too crapped right now. My life is a nightmare and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all of our entry wounds and our 5 minutes is up anyways. Good luck, bathtub. You're gonna need it. Hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please God, tell us, please. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was in short a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. You're dedicated to achieving a true self-centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today you're on a date with you. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. It wasn't my fault. Also, I already said it, but I'm saying hi. Hi, Fox.
Oh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move?
Aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped, like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree at all, it's...
Hey, babe. Breakfast is weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kind of lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You've seen my abs, by the way? Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I could give you a private show. Catch you around.
His abs are pretty amazing, and you gotta give him that. And blow up bat, threatening but adorable. He's for an interesting silhouette, genius design. He's a psychopath just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything, and we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, so now that that guy is gone, we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by. It's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and... Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Ah yes, Huntress. That makes sense. You two have gotten pretty close, pretty cozy. You'll be back researching this leak. Enjoy. Enjoy your leak research. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us there. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic? Bring your swimsuit? A pocket knife? Soul Survivor, thank you so much for the follow! Dunka Dunka. You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point, and you should be prepared. But of course, you washed up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your back, so you've got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugstress. You look up at this towering goddess, trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go off with her, the Wraith interjects. I don't usually do this, but I had a dream about you last night, and yeah, I mean, not like a weird dream, but like, I don't know. I wanted to tell you about it. You want to maybe hang out with me today? Why am I so bad at this? No worries, if not, I guess. Huntress seems pretty great too. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers. But you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, Silent really got me tilted. So who will it be? Do you pose with a body like that? Hi, Gravy. I feel like that's a Huntress. That's a Huntress exclusive right there. Huntress again. All right. I feel like that was an easy choice. I gotta go with Huntress. Ooh. She just weed it. I did. Listen, I love sexy rays, but I have to go with Huntress. Yeah. You and Huntress make your way to the secluded beach house. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look up thrums. Don't look it up. Thrums is a real word, I swear. Are these nerves of excitement or terror? Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Huntress is as quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscle and silent leaps across thorny brush. She halts suddenly, and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up, of course. You follow her gaze and realize that you've arrived. A cabin in the woods. Obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories. And you've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job. Cabin is cozy, but something seems off about it. Can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. Are you going to invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? No. Oh. So just me did Huntress seem a little disappointed. Didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang, but hey, I don't judge. Come in, let's explore. Don't know what the option is, but smash. I hope we're wearing a cool mask, Leggy. I want to. You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code, but it has a certain homey charm. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed she is. A chandelier made of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets lines the mantle. Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are not of this mortal coil anymore. Could you be Huntress's next victim? The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? Oh man, what are we gonna say to her? I can say I'm more of a minimalist. I can learn to like this, and it's so much. These are hard choices. I could learn to like it. I'm more of a minimalist. Learn to like it. It's 2 for learn to like. Okay, 2 for learn to like. Going once, going twice. Boom. I could certainly learn to like this. This whole place, it's quiet, tactile. There's much to look at. The organized chaos makes me want to craft things with my hands. I knew you would like it here. You have the eye of someone who appreciates fine, stolen things. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We can find so many more goodies on the island. But first, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster is pretty out there, but everyone else seems like they all have interesting backstories and whatnot. A little gossip, huh? What are you playing at, Bottom? Huntress considers this for a beat. She seems to have 2 modes, thoughtful and explosive. You hope to never be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why? Are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You are not mad about it. But before you have time to enjoy taking this momentum in... Killer crabs! Oh no, it's an attack! A horde of killer crabs invade through the crevices in the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you and Huntress in swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What will you do? Will you shield Huntress, run and hide, or grab Shashka? Shashka. Okay, Shashka. We quickly reach. Oh, I gotta drink water, sorry. So me. Okay. You quickly reach out and grab a Shashka off the wall. Being the highly educated person that you definitely are, you know that a Shashka is a Russian sword, not an umbrella or a can of cola or something else like that. Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. You manage to slay the majority of the killer crabs. The ones you miss go scurrying away back into their hidey holes. Huntress turns to you with a gaze that's full of passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? Huntress sits down on the wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts off her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy to not be the source of whatever she's wiping off. Looks like we're having crab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has that ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd really like to start a family one day. How about you? Wait, is the end goal to bone or to survive? Don't say both. I don't know. I don't know. But both. So do we say of course? Maybe one day with the right person, or no way, not for me. Maybe one day, maybe one day. Maybe one day with the right person. I mean, it's a life-changing decision. You have to make sure it's right. Huntress smiles coyly. A good answer. You never know what kind of weirdos are out there. What were you like as a kid? Try to imagine this giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering about the forest. Huntress chuckles. Her laugh is cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive and then went back to the cottage, and Mother would tell me stories. And we'd drink tea and imagine a life far away from the woods. Somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted from me. But since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm, and everyone is so attractive. Like thirst traps galore. But don't you get the feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's on to you. But on to you about what? Swirly memories rush through your head. Nightmares, visions of a dark cloud, Claudette and Dwight's vacant stares that belie some sort of hypnosis. Quick, validate her theory or try to push it off. Totally. Totes my goats. I think you're onto something. What do you know? How long have you all been here? Do you remember anything at all about why we might be here? I've been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we're all serving some greater purpose here. Nero Mitsuki, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from near the stage where Trickster performs. It has some strange symbol on it. Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle, but the label is interesting. It sort of reminds me of the coin a little bit. She hands it over to you, but before she can explain her theory, Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement, but it needs to happen at the beach. Heck yeah, dating sim time. I drink my water. Okay. You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true. Exactly like that voice we cannot hear. It's certainly our referencing says. We are forced to interrupt your lovely date by another killer. They are here and ready to make you an offer of love you won't be able to deny. Oh God. Trapper emerges from the water. Is he in slow motion? He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manly manliness brought to life. Also, was he holding his breath under there this whole time waiting for his cue? That's commitment to a bit if I've ever seen it.
Heard you spent the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. But how about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each other... Excuse me. Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Think of how cozy we could get there in the snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that is half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. That way, you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry over body from the inside.
Wow, Trapper is the real deal. And by real, I do mean real. I do mean really, and by deal, I mean evil.
Plus, you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you get it both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh?
Just came to say hello and see your beautiful face. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much, Nero. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your night. Ugh, as if. All right. That life isn't for me, bro. I'm very impressed you can speak with the implied quotation marks. Very cool. This guy is a total douche nozzle. Try hard much? He's like the turn of the century Pacific Northwest version of a Wall Street bro. Trust me, it tracks. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go with him if you were brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh shit, he is. Do we give in to anger or thanks but no thanks? I gotta blow my nose while you guys tell me. All right, give in to anger. How dare you? You think they could come in? You can come in here and ruin my date with Huntress? Oh God. Do we fight Trapper or banish Trapper? So many choices. Banish, banish. I regret rating these, sounds scary. Banish. How dare you? You think that you can come in here and ruin my date with Huntress? I'm about to send you packing, friend. You drag yourself up to your tallest height, which is still much smaller than Huntress or Trapper. Be upon thee, Evan of House Macmillan. I banish ye from this beach. Perish or thrive, I care not. Both Trapper and Huntress stare at you, confused. I mean, I'm confused too. When did Shakespeare arrive on the island? Trapper backs away.
You made a mega enemy today. Better watch your back and your stock portfolio. Because being good at business is a big part of my character. I know it only comes up sporadically, but it's important. Trapper out.
You turn back to Huntress. Shall we continue our date? Not my stonks. Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you'd remember the way, but it's like the forest has completely changed. Nothing is familiar, so you better not get lost out here. He did. He did trap her out. Can you believe that guy? Classic Trapper, pulling a move like that. I'm so glad you chose me, though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks a bunny-masked eye and scoops you up onto her back. Huntress runs through the woods with you piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear a path for the mighty woodswoman as she races by like the lead from that famous teen vampire drama in that one scene where he calls her a spider monkey. Huntress doesn't call you that. Whee! Eventually, she lowers you to the ground and you take in your surroundings. A wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances about like a deer in a meadow. I like to come here sometimes to clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland creatures. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. No! Oh my gosh, no! Oh, I need water now. I need my water. Does I have them? I'm regretting everything. I'm gonna replace the words now. All right. We're gonna edit this out. No, we'll just edit. I need an adult. Hi, Ariel. What's a better woodland creature to fight? Weasels are my favorite to slaughter. I think they're so cute and sneaky, but I see right through them. They're just weaselly assholes, great with hot sauce. Crabs. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find its source, crouching down like an animal. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come from again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A mellifluous voices floats. I don't feel. I'm gonna just pretend that S isn't there. A mellifluous voice floats through the air, landing upon your ears like a syrupy honey. Come find me. Are we ready? Repeat the instructions. Let's go. We're ready? Okay. Good luck. Oh god. Perfect. 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 A little close. Not bad. Oh god, it's even faster. Oh no! Tag! You bop Huntress on the shoulder when you find her. She high-fives you. You trying to date this young lady or just bro down all day? You're so good at hiding. I'm having a real blast. You can't believe it's actually a thing. High-five. I know, it's really funny. Thanks. They say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? I keep trying to just relax and have a good time, but that's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. What if we let our pants down? Oh my god. You love this so much. I know, it's really funny. You could date the Demogorgon? I know, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys are all saying pants down. Oh my god. I'm not... You guys tell me what to put. Also, Yasmin, hi, thank you for the lurk. All right, pants down it is. Offer them a Klondike bar. Hi, Cloud Breather. All right, here we go. What if we let our pants down? Come on. I was trying to have a serious moment. Is it all jokes with you? Look what you did, chat. You made her angry. So are we gonna sorry or is that bad? Is that bad? Is that bad? Sorry, sorry. Sorry, sorry, all right. Sorry, it was the adrenaline rush from the game. It got me in a mood. I read the room wrong. Oh look, Claudia and Dwight are back. Okay, we swear we're here for a good reason this time. Yeah, no one has manipulated us this time. It's just time for dinner. Come and get some grub, please. God. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you are really feeling this whole romantic experience. So don't worry. I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. And the, appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not gonna do the gag where we all cram them on the screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here, and they're all just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing.
What is that thing?
Evertrua, welcome, hi. It'd be fun if they had a DLC. Had to return the favorite love. Aw, thank you, Trua. I really appreciate it. Welcome. And hello, readers. My name is Seelie. I am a water spirit who was lucky enough to manifest a physical form so I could play games with all of you. And we are playing that really silly Dead by Daylight dating sim game because why not? How was Fortnite? Thank you again so much for the raid. And Viper, thank you for the follow. Yeah, this is really funny. I definitely would recommend it. It is very quirky in the best way. You were not expecting it? Well, I'm glad I could surprise you. Always happy to raid new friends. And Vedyal, thank you so much for the follow. I hope I said your name right, and if I didn't, I apologize. Feel free to correct me. All right, I'll continue. I'm trying to do the voices. My throat is sore, but I've been able to do it so far. With the power of water. Water! But yeah, let me know how your Fortnite went. Did you win? Did you win everything? Everything. by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Trapper seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do, and heaven knows they won't do any better than that.
If I'm dining solo, I'm eating what I want, and you're all eating it too. Lamb shank, rare, salt, pepper, no sauces allowed, and serve it with one single piece of broccoli, so Wraith won't complain. I like broccoli. It gives me horrible gas. Oh, I don't like that. Buddy, wait till you smell what rare lamb does to my bowels. It's awesome. Dwight will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. God, let me off this island. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? I'm a teacup. And Necroviathan, thank you both for the follows. Sakataka. I blame the fact that Trapper looks like Hulk all the time. Hello, Dream Squads. Can I do you a favor? Depends what the favor is. You've had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to others? Say too much or too little and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there saying nothing. Nothing isn't an option. Okay, what do? Do we tell of our brush with death, or we joke about having kids? Can you pay your rent in my TikTok for you page? I don't even know what that means. Sorry. And hi, Teacup. We're romancing. I think I've let chat decide everything, and it sounds like chat right now is very pro Huntress and pro Spirit. Good night, Cardine. Get some good sleeps. I hope you rest well, and thank you for stopping by. Our brush with death. All right. Sounds about right, yeah. Dusty Whoopi, thank you for the follow. Tonga Tonga. Happy Wednesday. And hi, Ferris. Hello, Ferris Arc. Nyalo. Hi. Brush with death. Today was nuts. We went to Huntress' secret cabin and killer crabs attacked us. It's true. I fell asleep tonight to the delicious sound of crunching crustaceans. That would never have happened on my yacht. I grind them up. Much more satisfying ways to kill crabs. At least those kind of crabs. I have a little comb for the other kind.
Ew. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Ow. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they're all very tired.
I don't want the place, but the fishy on me got a lot to be, but the fishy on me got a lot to do.
I will pause for the text.
Fishy on me. Fishy on me, I don't want the place, but the fishy on me got a lot to be, but I'll slap your knee. Fishy to be, but I don't know he fishy on me. If the fishy to be, I don't know what the place, but the fishy on me. Fishy on me. Fishy on me, I don't know the place, but the fishy on me to be. I'll slap your knee. I'll slap your knee. Fishy on me, a place to be.
She doesn't really quite have the same delivery as the song, but I like it. Thank you for the biddy squirt. And yes, Trapper just admitted to having crabs and Hi, Hot Sun! Sup, nerd? Sup, dork? Is that what you say back, right? No, that's good as you're fishing. Thank you. Trapper is off the table. Yeah, we don't want crabs, right? Okay. No one trusts anyone now. They're all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's the dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetite. Don't you mean bon?
No, almost everything we serve here has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables.
Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and the deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Do we thank them or do we ignore them? Oh, hell no, you did not just call me dork. I did. I threw fire. Fight me? No, I don't fight. you're gonna call me a nerd, I get to call you a dork. It's just, those are the rules. I don't make up the rules. Those are just the rules. We ignore them. Ignore. Thank. Okay, thanks. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. In fact, here. For us, just for doing our jobs.
Thank you kindly.
Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit. We'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen. Something that will change everything.
You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You just don't have a choice. Tough cookies. Did you hear? Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did.
Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul.
I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes, because childhood trauma involving fire.
And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. If you're nice to them, they won't barge in on fun times with hunters again. Yeah, hopefully. You take a seat on the comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool. And now everybody is looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story? Or we could play charades? Boggle?
Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story?
Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of the way because who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoots lasers.
Try not to bore us.
We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up.
I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive.
He's not supposed to hear me? Get out of here, Wraith. Bathtub was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Are we telling a story or are we not telling a story? Wraith, this is so awkward. I know. I love it. Wow, Boggle. I know. That was the best we had. Trap wrapping crabs is the biggest twist of this game. Hi, Marquise. Tell, not. Story, okay. Sure, I'm getting to tell a story.
I hope it's a mystery.
Okay, so what type of story do you want to tell? Oh gosh, are we telling romance, adventure, or action? Oh gosh, okay. Adventure, action, romance, action. I got 2 for action. Two for romance. Okay, it's a tie between action and romance. What would Huntress like? I don't know. I feel like they all would like. It's hard. I don't know. Romance. Okay, that's 3 for romance. Romance. Here we go. I'll tell a romantic story about 2 lovers who take poison together and die foaming at the mouth. Or about 2 strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same wily Wolverine. Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting, and she'd been dragged there by some friends. They couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months.
Bit soon to know if you can trust someone, don't you think? It was so sweet.
Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with their partner. Not their parent. Love could spark from a mere look across a campfire. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is fiercely attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. Except for Trickster, who has wandered over to the bar and is loudly playing his own music on headphones to drown you out. Okay, that wasn't a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We just can't end there. So who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. Who do we want to tell a story? Huntress? Huntress gang? Huntress? Okay. Huntress, you seem raring to go. Let's hear from you. Sure thing. My neck of the woods isn't wanting for horrifying mythology. Mother once told me a story of a young man who was traveling back home after the war.
Which war?
Doesn't matter.
I wanted some backstory details, to paint a picture. I'll paint you a picture if you want.
The man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest for the night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw the woman, naked, skin glistening in the twilight glow.
Hot. I'm invested.
They sang a haunting melody as they made their way downhill towards the inviting lake. Enchanted by the music, the young man followed the parade of beautiful women until they stopped in a clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. The others began to play music, flutes, lutes, tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move beneath him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music of these mysterious women. Twilight darkened into night and the man grew weary, but when he tried to still his moving feet, he found that he could not. "Help, I cannot stop dancing," he cried to the nearest woman, a slender woman with green hair. She drew near him, and he saw her features distort into something horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging from one socket, skin the color of algae, a russalka, her true self. "You'll never stop dancing," she screeched at him. "My sisters and I were drowned in this lake by men of your regiment. Consider this your punishment." The man cried out, "But it wasn't me." "Someone must pay," the russalka said, her voice filled with briny malice. And so the man danced and danced until his bones broke and his heart gave out. The dance of death. A silent beat as everyone takes in this macabre ending. But it's not all bad. Russalkas are also fertility goddesses. If a lady had stumbled across them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb and probably some candy for the road. Damn, does she really think that's a happy ending? I want what Huntress is having.
How was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up.
When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between the audience and creator.
Tell me, Bathtub, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be?
Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening.
God forbid my small talk get in the way of romantic twilight moments. God, I just want to leave this island.
Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen.
Okay. You have fun tonight and try not to, wink wink, end up dead.
Why did you say the words wink wink out loud? What kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right?
Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear somebody trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please. Enough with the talk of burns, things that are lit, or getting blazed. enough that these activities have to be set next to the literal fire. Must be surrounded by figurative flames as well. What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could? Just you and me. On those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away someplace more secluded, bathtub is after. You should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I chose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice, and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all of that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all of your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on, or just me?
Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment.
If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move on with our lives, or you know, some special projects we might have going.
You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murder's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't
Seelie,
taken.
or better yet,
Which killer would you pick?
girly.
And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, ugh, that guy. Hi, Star Destroyer. I see one for Spirit, one for Huntress. Oh, Corn is pulling an executive move. Okay, Corn, you want Spirit? I want the double confirmation, Corn. Spirit is what you said? Bum, 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 bum. Spirit, okay. Spirit? Oh, you picked me. Yay. Sorry, that was rude of me. I despise phoniness, so I should just be honest with you. You make for interesting company, and I love the idea of winning over these other killers at all costs, even when I hate the game and the prize. But I had a long day. Floating, subverting expectations, grinding my teeth as I imagine sweet, sweet revenge. It takes a lot out of me. So don't stop bringing your A game, all right? It might seem like I hate everything, and getting to really know who I am is an impossible task, not worth trying, but too bad. You won't know unless you search deep inside yourself and bring everything you've got. Or just say the exact right thing at the right time and melt my cold heart in an instant. I don't know the rules here any better than you do. See you at the bar, I guess. Hello, Vulpen! Are we dating with Dead by Daylight killers? Yes, we are. You arrive at the bar to find Dwight and Claudette both holding cocktail shakers, surrounded by a bevy of bottles for assorted boozes. Who's ready to get wasted? Well, I don't drink, so not me. You really don't drink? Ever? Is that like because it will just fall out of a hole in your stomach thing? Or... I don't drink alcohol because alcohol is poison of the body and the mind, and I don't need to act like a fool to have a good time thing. Then why do you choose mixology lessons as your romantic nighttime activity? Everyone knows this kind of date is just an excuse to get loaded up on booze and make terrible decisions. It's true. Not a single person has ever learned anything at one of these things. Dwight, now that's not true. You learned how to tie a cherry knot in a stem using only your tongue. Whoa, whoa. Who ordered the soda with a splash of my private business? Because that's off menu. Well, I know what I'm drinking to forget tonight. Mixology is a real thing, and it doesn't require alcohol to be interesting. I'll have you know that I worked at a restaurant before I was violently executed. By your father. On whom you will have your bloody revengeance yet. Bloody vengeance? Right, well, so be it. How about you, Batum? Do you drink? Do we booze it up or do we stay sober? I'd just like to see how this goes. I heard you have to head to bed. Good night, Spectre. You'll be here in spirit. Wink, wink. Good night, rest well. Also, thank you for the head pats. Booze it, 100% sober booze. Okay, that's 2 for booze and 1 for sober. Oh, now we're tied. 2 sober, 2 boozes. I need a tiebreaker. Bump, 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 bump. Booze. All right, that's the tiebreaker. Well, with all due respect to Spirit, I don't personally have anything against a little bit of alcohol, and this is a resort, I think. And I'm on vacation, I guess, so bring on the booze. I was afraid you'd say that. You see, if you and Spirit have different dietary restrictions, that means we gotta make 2 different drinks with 2 different sets of ingredients. And that's like double the work for the same amount of pay, which is already 0 for a job we both hate. What do you say? Would one of you maybe bend your will just a teensy little bit to make life easier on us? No. Okay, your position is firm. I feel you. Bathtub, be a pal. What do you think? We gotta get the show on the road. Oh, we have 4 choices. Ask for side booze, ask Spirit to reconsider, stick with our answer, or change our answer. Stick? Stick, the interrupted sexy time. All right. You've heard that the customer's always right? Haven't you? Well, technically that's me, I think. A good bartender juggles lots of drinks at once, for hours at a time. I think the 2 of you together can handle splitting 1 simple lesson in 2. Chop chop. Spirit rolls her eyes as you explain Claudette and Dwight's jobs to Claudette and Dwight's faces. Wow. How generous of you, Batum. If you didn't explain what bartending was, I don't know how any of us would have survived another night on this island. Why are you so desperate to get drunk? Is my company not intoxicating enough? Well, when you put it like that, I feel a bit foolish. Just a bit? I'd say you'd gotten off easy. Claudette and Dwight return with double the bottles, double the glasses, and an entire cart filled with additional ingredients. Don't worry, we've redesigned the entire class around your new requirements. We won't let you down. You know what? I've changed my mind. We could skip the alcohol and just have a mocktail demo instead. You hear a slight cracking sound as Claudette grips one of the bottles she just dragged over to the bar to satisfy your original request. Gosh, how gracious of you. So, lovebirds, what drink shall we make? Fancy beer, zombie, Bloody Mary, or dark and stormy? Yeah, she does have a very fancy hat. A zombie, Bloody Mary, zombie. Oh, dark and stormy. Okay. Tied between, okay, dark and stormy then. How about a dark and stormy drink for my dark and stormy date? Okay, that one is cute. Please allow us to demonstrate how a dark and stormy is made. First, rum, or in this case, rum extract, and a bit of apple juice is poured over ice. Then fresh ginger beer is added in, and garnished with a lime wheel, and drink. The end. Do you think you're up to the challenge of replicating this recipe, Bathtub? Replicating rum substitute and ginger beer over ice? Don't forget the lime wheel! Rum substitute and ginger beer over ice with a lime wheel. Not sure I appreciate your tone, but yes, you got it. You're natural. A sassy natural. You and Dwight might have more in common than... Don't you dare. Spirit seems to be in a lovely mood as she sips her dark and stormy. She's not even rolling her eyes at your petty behavior. On cue, a literal dark storm begins to make its way from the ocean. You taste your own dark and stormy as you watch the clouds approach. It's quite refreshing. Isn't this fun? Honestly, it's the most drama-free fun I've had since I got here. And since you picked a simple but delicious drink, we've got plenty of time left to relax. Want to make out a little? You breathe in a sip of your drink and immediately begin coughing before you can get a yes out. Lightning strikes a palm tree on the beach and immediately starts a fire. The activity ends abruptly as Claudette and Dwight usher the two of you away from the bar. Man, can't even get a kiss. A literal storm blocks us. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. Boy, feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the internal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good that you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang. The brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Bathtub chooses.
Who's ready for a round robin?
How round are we talking?
No, not to eat, Huntress.
Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow.
In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? It's almost like order does matter. Trapper, why don't you go first? You think you deserve it, even if this case is a subtle dig.
Stop talking. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience?
Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why, yes, thank you, I'd love to. So, Bathtub, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished and rewarded. Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if you're not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks better stay the hell away from my yacht.
I need a favor. I need you to fill someone's lungs with water. Don't ask why, you need reasonable deniability. The point is, Shadow is very Angie.
I am a healing spirit. I don't like to cause harm
Seelie.
for
Or better
realsies,
yet,
so I'm afraid
hey,
I won't be
girly.
able to. But I'm sorry that you're angry, Shadow Slay. I hope that you take deep breaths and are able to calm down. But thank you for the biddies, but I'm sorry that you're angry. And hi, Invex!
Hit us, Spirit.
Figuratively. Damn it, Dwight. You gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of a god, die, and be reborn anew.
That's it?
If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper, dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them.
Okay then, so hydrate tonight if you tend to hang out with Spirit. Sorry, anyway, Wraith? Well, I don't know. I prefer to just tell Bathtub privately. I don't really know how that's going to work with these game mechanics.
What if you just whispered it to Bathtub? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper.
Tomorrow we have to find my bell. And then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be really special. The kind of thing where we really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. And maybe then we can go on a real date. You done? Is that it?
Wraith nods, proud. Great. I'm pausing a second. They waited until 10 minutes until close before putting in their order and then kept us at work for 2 hours extra. Oh geez, I'm so sorry. Sorry, Shadow. That's really inconsiderate. I'm sorry. Thank you for the hydrate. Great, Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone.
What was that?
Nothing, go away. Then, boy oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure.
What kind of treasure are we looking for?
Guess you have to pick me to find out. Let me tell ya, it's primo stuff. Now if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's clear already that you're gonna pick me. Confident, mysterious, I like it. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning.
Now go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so you're ready to make a choice come dawn.
Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something?
Oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off into slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do.
No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who's already teetering on the edge of a psychological break.
I'm giving them a little push.
Hold up. This has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them.
Welcome to Murder's Island.
It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like butchering, but it hurts even worse.
You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare even try?
You mean...
That's right. Tomorrow, one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be?
But why? Because it's dramatic?
Because it's surprising?
Because it's a classic reversal of fate?
I will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous.
What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats. And here she can disappear. Hard to track. Ugh, if you get rid of Wraith, he might cry. And although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress? She might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her be behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So which sociopath are you eliminating? Oh no, who are we eliminating? Can we date Huntress and Spirit? Crime and breakfast. Yeah. Get Trapper out of here. See his booty, gravy. Trapper. Nobody likes Trapper. No, buy crab pants. This was very simple. Trapper, you scare the living shit out of me. You are eliminated.
That's fair. Honestly, though, I don't care. You suck! But not in a good way. You bore me. You personality-free maggot. It wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Which I was totally going to do tomorrow the first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for the both of us. I still might kill you though, out of principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open and have fun on your date tomorrow. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye.
And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind.
Because, of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with bathtub when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again.
That's right. We are sending our eliminated player home with... I can't laugh too hard or I'll cough. Oh my god.
Their own mostly new trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right, it's Dwight tested. You're laughing for me, thank you.
Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well at night, Bathtub. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by.
How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow?
I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule. It's used, yeah, because Dwight tested it. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? I didn't even know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. I can't help it if I have thick arms and legs that go until they stop. I knew we had a connection from the moment I saw them through my mask. You can never be sure what's going on in the newcomer's mind, but I like my odds for tomorrow. It's so fun hunting for love and not for food or vengeance for a change.
I don't really know what's happening here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. Oh, bathtub. Sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things. More important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. I don't handle rejection well. At least, I don't think I do. No one has ever been dumb enough to reject me before. Yeah, you know, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. I'm a giant rage monster, so everyone in this room should be scared right now. Turn the camera off.
Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of the words I spend talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah. What? No, you're not a part of this. You don't get a confessional.
It's cool, man. I'm not part of anything, but you feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. NGL, kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing limited series of my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs on an IP island. My dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island, it's dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, psh, take a hike.
I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them. Don't worry. Trickster, I love you so much. He's crying, Seelie. Don't you feel bad? I feel awful. I feel so bad. Also, Kazuya, hello.
I'm talking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them. Like
Don't you say it! Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued.
Ghostface.
Come on!
Whatever, I don't even care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, bathtub. You too, narrator.
I have a name, you know?
You do?
Yes! Seriously, do they not pay me enough to deal with— They do not pay me enough to deal with you people.
Is it my turn?
What? No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair?
Oh, what's a chair?
It's the thing you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew.
Okay, rude.
Fine. Let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in.
Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom.
Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down in the hall to your left.
It's okay. Never mind.
Never mind? What does that mean? No, not you two. This was not meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay. We don't have anything to confess. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and want to sit down somewhere.
This chair is wet.
Yeah, I think Ocean peed on it. How is that pot? You know, I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves.
I've got something to confess.
Oh, great. What's it gonna be? You ate the glue in 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once?
Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that in my life I've ever felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is nightmare. This place, the sun, these sweet sugary drinks, it sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity. The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls, it's like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please, God, get me out of this polo shirt.
Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy.
I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I have to wake up.
Yikes. That was a weird way to end. Anyway, what are you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone's bound to say something crazy. Anyways, seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and let's get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy.
Same, man, same.
Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which is sort of okay with. Which it is sort of okay with. Hi, postmortem. I cannot talk now. Hello, postmortem. Hi. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that the look on their faces? Is the look on their faces excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time. Claudette gestures over to the beach, where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in this show. I'm gonna chew his agent out. But before they walk you over for your big moment, don't think we haven't noticed how you've been to us, bathtub. Can't be easy being thrown onto a mysterious island for seemingly no real reason, surrounded by terrifying killers trying to manage your most primal impulses. Murder and making out. And you've kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island hosts, with dignity and respect, so don't tell anyone we told you this, but Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially. Just a little hint for you going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets, and if you don't have a green light in the other direction, you might end up in a friend zone. The friend zone? Doesn't sound so bad. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers and there are survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say more. Okay, so who's into me? Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially again. Well, I've seen the sparks fly between you and Huntress. I saw her whittling a little figurine of you last night while everyone was asleep. So are you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad, we're on a schedule. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for a newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't, but who cares? Bathtub, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Oh, right. I suppose, but no roses. They're such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good. So I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Aww. Beautiful. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saved some of those for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too, just me. Sorry. You've got other things to think about right now. Bathtub, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? Who do we pick? Okay, you guys have already said Spirit, Huntress, Spirit and Huntress. Oh, Jura in with the dialogue option redeem. Huntress, all right. Pull in the big card. You turn to Huntress. She's never looked more appealing. Her kaftan dress ruffles behind her in the light morning breeze. A seagull lands on her shoulder like she's a beachy cartoon princess. She snaps the seagull's neck and stuffs it under her flowery dress, probably to save for lunch. She can't help but hunt. Huntress, I choose you. Let's spend the day together and see if we think a future is possible for our love. Me? Really? Huntress throws her hands up in the air like a bear and gallops towards you. At first you think she might swipe at you with her gigantic hands and knock the life out of you. But instead she scoops you up into a hug and takes her place at your side. And she just stuck her tongue out at all the other killers. Sometimes the immature move is the right one. It's sure to be a fun day. We'll just be here not getting to participate even though survivors matter too while you go off and have a grand old time. Yep, just Claudette and I hanging out. No one competing for our love. Wonder what we did in a past life to end up embroiled in this unrelenting misery, but go, have a blast. Huntress eagerly leads you to the yacht to begin your romantic day together. You have to admit, Warm, salty air on your skin, the sound of crashing waves. This is a pretty perfect morning. Just you and Huntress.
Hey, cuties.
Oh, Ocean's here too.
Did you know that I'm teeming with flesh-eating bacteria and dead bodies?
That pesky Ocean, always killing the vibe. You turn to Huntress. You sure you're okay here on the ocean? I know you don't like to be out in the open. Something about being here with you makes me feel safe. You both sit down at the beautifully set table on the deck of the boat. A wide spread of mouth-watering breakfast goodies are arranged in front of you.
Can we get you anything?
You look a bit green.
I get extremely seasick.
Entrix to replace all the island's Dramamine with party drugs, or Dramamine with party drugs, so... Wait, how did they get here? Were they just on the beach consoling the rejected killers? Are there more than 2 of them? You motion one of them over. We'll both take a screwdriver, hold the orange juice. Of course. Hey, can you play this particular song for us? Set the mood. Hand Dwight a piece of paper with a song title written on it.
Sure, though I doubt Trapper has it in his vinyl collection.
Is the ocean always like this? Yeah, totally. Good night, Corn. I'll try not to participate in unprotected hand-holding, I swear. Soon the haunting melody of an old Russian lullaby streams through the yacht's expensive stereo system. Sounds a lot like something Huntress may vibe with. Very clever of you to request it. The boat rocks as though to the rhythm of the song. The eerie melancholy mood is really quite romantic. Breakfast has never been this intimate. You reach out to touch Huntress's hand when suddenly a loud bellow scares you. You knock your freshly poured flute of straight vodka onto the pristine deck. It's Trapper. He's screaming at us from the beach. Look how tiny he looks from all the way out here. Huntress squishes his head between her fingers like a child and giggles.
Damn you both! The chairs you're sitting on are worth more than your lives. Get back here.
He's not wrong. Hey, Claudette, take us out farther. Aye, Captain. Can she drive a boat? I guess we'll find out. Alone again. Nothing but the caw of a seagull and the ominous shadow of a creature lurking beneath the waves. I have something for you. For me? Huntress reveals a package wrapped in a bloodied apron. You clap your hands like a kid on their birthday. Her playful attitude is rubbing off on you. It's just a little something, a gift. It didn't cost me anything because I made it myself. Oh my, is it something shiny? No, silly. Shiny things aren't made, they're stolen, duh. This is handcrafted. I saw you admiring my mask and figure, and here you go. Matching bunny masks! It's perfection. You put it on. It fits your face like a face glove. You gaze at Huntress through the eyes of the mask. A swell of emotion surges through you. 1 has become 2. Rabbits be multiplying even in mask form. Let's go back to my place. She downs her screwdriver. We got masks! Oh, now we're back to her place. The tension is palpable as you enter the cabin. You could cut it with a hatchet. Give me a break. It's day 3 of Killer Jokes. The narrative only has so much mojo. Huntress sits you down at the cluttered table in the kitchen. You notice the bloodstains that have crept into every nook and cranny of the wooden planks. What poor creature died on this table? Did they suffer?
What do you care if they suffered?
Get back in the ocean. Stop backseat ominous and narrating. Stay here. Don't move a muscle or I'll hear it. I can hear any mammal's tendons creak as they stretch. It's a gift and a curse. I'll be right back. Ah, alone in the cabin. What to do? What to do? Do we freak out or do we tidy up? Your previous question has been answered in a satisfactory manner. Feels good, man. Tidy. Okay, we're tidy. We're tidy. Tidy, tidy. Okay, we're gonna be good tidier. Okay. Clean up, clean up. Everybody do your share. You half expect a flock of adorable birds and cute little mice to come sprinting in and help you, but they don't, because this isn't some fantasy. This is gritty. This is real. Plus, I'm pretty sure she kills all the adorable birds and cute little mice. So you putter around the room by yourself, organizing Huntress's various trinket collections. Old bottles over here, discarded vintage doll parts over there, various keys, and don't open anything in particular. Don't you have a drawer filled with these? Everyone has a drawer like that. Then you lay a blanket down in front of the fireplace. For no reason. No reason at all. You're certainly not imagining all the naughty things that can go down on such a blanket. What's that in her strong yet delicate hand? Reach out for her, longing to stroke her blood-matted hair and scratched up shoulders. I thought we could get warm by the fire. She wags a finger at you, a bunnylicious smirk on her face. Not so fast. Remember when we talked about how there was more going on here? You nod like a little idiot. Well, now I know there's something up. The other night while you were sleeping like a cute little baby, I snuck into each of the other killers' lairs and I saw them with shiny objects they've been stealing from me. I think they're connected somehow. Maybe it has to do with the symbol. I tried to go back last night, but something blocked me from picking any of the objects up. Someone or something knows I'm on to them. I think if you try, it might work. What do you say? Will you help? Do we help? Hell yes! Or just want to vibe in the moment? There's something up, all right. Oh no. Hell yes. All right. Hell yes. Hell yes, they will. All right, I need to pause for a minute because I ran out of water again. I didn't have my big bottle tonight. I forgot to wash it, so I have to use my small one. So I gotta go refill it. I'll be right back real quick. I promise. I'll leave Huntress waiting here for you like this. I won't go. I'm not going to the BRB screen. I'm gonna let Huntress's booba keep you company.
Ah, Seelie.
Gasoline fight. Quick, normal. No, you're not supposed to have a gasoline fight. How dare you? Thank you for the stretch, Angel Love. I appreciate it. All right, back to booba time. You're tired, it's so dirty. Good night. Thanks for hanging out, Soul Survivor. Appreciate it. Get some good rest. Sleep well. A globetrotting treasure hunt on the level of Nicolas Cage masterpiece? You can definitely count me in. Let's go. I'll be your guardian angel. You'll never know when those other killers might pop up. You grab Huntress by the hand and practically trip over your own feet on your way out the door. No arson was committed. Sus. Super sus. Feels good to have a quest. Thrilling. Part of you is wondering how quickly you can get through this and impress Huntress. Soon she'll take you in her yoked arms and you'll swoon. Your childhood crush on Popeye is making more and more sense. Where do you want to start? There are 4 killers who have stolen from Huntress. You're not going to let them get away with it. Which one will you investigate? We can go to Trapper's Cave, Spirit's Lighthouse, Wraith's Cosmic Dump, or the Trickster's Stage. We're going to Wraith's Cosmic Dump. All right, Cosmic Dump. When you arrive at Wraith's Oddball Hangout Zone, you immediately understand why they call it Cosmic Dump. They be me, obs. It's as if there are items and elements from all over the universe in this space. Also, it's a damn mess. But it's undoubtedly a special place. The very air you breathe makes you feel like you're a part of something much, much larger. I'm going to hunt us some lunch while you find the object. You'll know it when you see it because it's extremely shiny.
What is that thing?
Flakes, welcome! Good afternoon, Austin. Welcome up for your nap. Flakes, welcome! Thank you for the raid. Hello, raiders. My name is Seelie. I am a water spirit who's looking up to manifest a physical body, and we are playing the Dead by Daylight dating sim game because it's hilarious and silly. Hello, Coral Snack. Snake. It's fun to say snack though. Hello, Coral. And hi. How was Fall Guys? Did you win? Did you get crowns? Thank you for the follow, Coral. No crowns, we had a great time. Well, that's the most important part anyways. Crowns, who needs them? Only the fun. Well, I'm glad you had a fun time. Thank you so much for coming and raiding. We also played some Phasmophobia and died a lot. Understandable. I die in Phasmophobia every time, it feels like. We're just trying to woo Huntress, you know, muscular waifu here. How long have you been standing there?
Are we ever really there?
I don't have time for your existential crisis today, Wraith. Huntress and I are totally gonna get it on soon. I hope. Look, I need to find a special object you have in here. You stole it from Huntress and she knows it.
So, you're trying to figure this whole thing out too, huh? Come check this out.
Bit of a sudden change, but sure, it's Wraith we're dealing with after all. Wraith leads you to a telescope. Through it you can see a far-off island in the distance. Holy smokes, is that... Sorry, I actually have no idea what that is. Would you mind filling me in?
It's IP Island.
Where all the coolest killers from intellectual properties that were legally obliged not to mention my name hang out and party with Hollywood celebs and Silicon Valley moguls.
That's not even all. Zoom in over there.
Is that Ghostface? I said not to name them! Oh geez, now I'm gonna have to clear the rights. You have no idea how much my lawyer charges by the hour. Sorry, it just kind of popped up.
I'm telling you, something crazy is going on here.
Okay, have a great night. Your neck hurts. Thank you for the raids, please. Get some good rest. Rest well.
I'll have you know, I wasn't trying to steal anything from Huntress. I was just looking for answers, but also occasionally losing said answers. Yep, that's right. The thing you're looking for, I can't actually find, so good luck, I guess.
Oh good, a mini game. I haven't seen one of those before in the past 10 seconds. Is this the, okay, this is the circle one. All right, let's do this. Not bad. Perfect. Oh, we have one of the coins. Not bad. Not bad. I'll take not bads. Perfect. You see an old pair of glasses on the ground and quickly grab them. You found it. So shiny. I knew I could count on you, bathtub. And that's saying something because I literally never learned to count via any traditional systems of numbers. Let's get out of here. Smash! Leggy's ready for that. It's hard to believe that these old glasses really mean anything special, but a lady like Huntress deserves whatever she wants. Spend a moment imagining Huntress with glasses. Would she wear them over the mask or under? Hey, that's not just some junk. Those are my reading glasses. I just subscribed to highlights. There are 4 killers who have stolen from Huntress. You're not gonna let them get away with it. As for Wraith's hangout, that's already covered. So which one will you investigate? Who is the next one we go after? He likes his highlights, okay? Trapper, we're gonna go bully Trapper again. Or try to. There are 2 ways to get to Trapper's cave. Due to the whole, you know, trap-based character theme he's got going on, you can rest assured that either one or both of those pathways is filled with traps. You turn to Huntress for advice, but she only giggles and shrugs her shoulders. You're on your own, it seems. I guess you're gonna have to wing it, so which will you choose? Are we going through a forest or the underground tunnel? Forest? Ah yes, the forest. Underground, I mean, come on. Putting yourself in the ground voluntarily, that's just asking to be buried. Dead, alive, doesn't matter. The surface is where you belong. The light cascading through the leaves of the trees, it casts a hazy glow as you water into the brush, leaving the cabin behind. Hello, alcoholic! Good morning to you too! But no matter, this is Huntress's domain. You think that'll keep you safe, huh? Oh no. Oh no! Captain Drago JJ, thank you so much for the follow! Welcome, welcome! Well, you thought wrong. As soon as you take a step off the beaten path, it lands in one of Trapper's bear traps. He'd swore he'd get ya. You can hear his maniacal laugh as you bleed out.
Ha ha ha! You stepped in one of my bear traps that I swore I'd get you with.
I just said that. I've seen a lot of trapped animals then. I can confirm he got ya. And well, crap, it's fatal. Darn it, Trapper, not again. Oh no, this is the wrong choice. I wonder where it puts us back. How far back do we go? Hi, Red Riot! Oh, wow. Really? Okay. We're zooming. We're going fast. Trust me, I've got practice with this, so we're good. Clicky, click, 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 click. Oh, the alcoholic, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. My day is going well. So donka donka. Tidy up. Yeah, Sonic music. No, there's no save options in this game, I don't believe. Oh, there is, actually. And I read the review, someone said there was none. So I was very confused. We'll save, we'll save. Alright. Save. There. Go to the cosmic dump first. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, you get to see Ghostface again. Ready. Boom. 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 All right, got the glasses. We're good. And once again, he's still subscribed to highlights. All right, we'll save it. Okay. Let's save Trapper for last because he is like very bent on getting us. All right. I'm just gonna pick this time. We're gonna go to Spirit's Lighthouse. This place is spooky as heck. Wasn't the beach sunny and beautiful just a moment ago? So you're telling me that your precious shiny thing is up there? It's pretty great, right? Finally a good chance to activate these quads. You don't get legs like this from standing still. But you already know I love a good workout. Running, jumping, climbing, roughhousing. Get that damn shiny thing before your immeasurable horniness melts your brain and it runs down out of your ears already. Yeah, I called it out. It's obvious to everyone. Just own it. So, shall we? Inside the lighthouse, it's so dark that you could barely see to step in front of you. But that's okay, because you've got about 100 stairs to practice getting the hang of this dark. However, something about this gloomy place is really wearing you out and messing with your otherwise happy, horny aura. You can practically feel your mood going down, down, down as you climb up, 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 higher into the lighthouse. Before you finally arrive at the top. Spirit, you're looking pretty pleased with yourself. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this whole being dead thing. Did you totally get sadder this closer you got to the top of the tower? That was me, baby. I've got to share the wealth, and by wealth, I mean unending despair. You're probably here for one of your precious shiny things that I've stolen. Good luck finding it. I'll be over here reading if you need me. Let's find this shiny thing. Anything to brighten the mood in here. Don't miss the treasure. This is a treasure hunt, not a treasure miss. Perfect. Perfect. Aw, not bad. That's fine. Not bad. Not bad. Yes. You're really going a long way to prove your dedication to me. You know I noticed, right? I could see a raccoon lick itself from 200 yards away in pitch darkness. I definitely see you working that little butt off for me. Praise the moon. Shiny thing get. You found a bottle opener? Really? This is the fancy item? Well, whatever. You're a real team player. Hey. No. Stop. Spirit doesn't even look up from her book. I think it'll be fine if you just peace out. Alright, we gotta save. Alright, let's go to Trickster's stage. I feel like we should leave Trapper for last. You arrive at Trickster's stage, but there's no one here. No, not Trickster, not an audience, not anybody. Nothing eerier than an empty concert venue. Think about the fringe that once swayed here. The beers that sloshed over red solo cups. Mosh pits, tall guys standing in front of you for the entire show. Lifelong friendships that actually only lasted for one summer. Good times. My concerts are always an experience. You should really come to one of my after parties sometime. They're a real scream. I'll put you on the VIP list. I prefer acoustic balalaika music. Trickster, I've never listened to your music, and I think sampling the sounds of people's screams has been there, done that. Hey, no one talks to Trickster like that. And how do you know about my samples? Somebody is obviously a much bigger fan than they're letting on. Show me where Huntress's shiny mysterious object is, or I'll wipe that grin off your face with a chloroform-drenched rag. Way too harsh, my mellow. Deranged violence and torture is only cool when I do it because it's my commentary on a shallow society and I make it look sexy as hell. Your thingamajig is that away. Trickster backs away from you and resumes practicing an intricate dance routine. The way you stood up to that bootleg Backstreet Boy just now was, wow. If I weren't so strong and stable on my feet, I'd swoon. But it just wouldn't be believable. Find me my shiny thing champion. Oh no. Okay, good. You did it. Your ability to find the unfindable is quite uncanny. A natural hunter, I must say. Do you think I might be able to find your heart? I would hope so. It's very important to locate and remove all the internal organs of your prey as soon as you fell for them so their meat doesn't spoil. Oh, what's this? You found a gold coin. All right, now we gotta do Trapper again. All right. Oh, it won't let me save right here. Oh no. There we go. Ah, too bad. I'm still saved. Okay, so last time we did the forest. So we're doing the tunnel this time. Underground, huh? Sounds secretive. No one can stop you if they can't see you. That said, no one can rescue you if they can't hear you scream. And nobody will need to waste time burying you if you're already underground when you die, but you're not gonna die, are you? Surely a dimly lit tunnel like this must be rife with traps. However, you managed to make your way along distinctly uncaught by any traps, rusty bear or otherwise. I got this. You're doing great. You're not at all afraid? Who, me? Nah. I gotta say, this is up there among the nicest, damp, and seemingly abandoned tunnels I've ever wandered through. Look, it even has lights. Inspired by Huntress's bravery, you dig deep inside yourself and summon courage of your own, which is good because you're gonna need it if you're gonna head through that very murdery-looking passageway ahead. 2 whole coins. I know, we have so much money. You enter into a humid, shadowy cave. Dripping water echoes all around you. It's definitely not cozy like the cabin you left behind. You wonder, how deep does that pool of shiny water go? Let's get this over with. When your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see Trapper. He leans against the wall of the cave like a detective in an old film noir.
I knew you'd come.
Trapper, get out of the way or I'll skewer you and serve you for lunch.
You're wasting your time. You'll never find what you're looking for. Unless what you're looking for is a minigame.
What? A minigame? How unexpected, how playful, how about you play it right now? Find Huntress's lost shiny thing. Boom, boom, boom. 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 Oh yeah, you did it. You found my lost shiny object. I'm so grateful. I could kiss you right now, but I won't because I'm pretty sure Trapper didn't actually leave and he's still over there in that shadow watching us. Later, Trapper, you thieving little perv.
Hey, that's not fair. I'm huge.
Come on, Bathtub, let's hurry to the next place. It's a pen! You found Huntress's shiny thing and, well, I think it's just a regular old pen, but we don't need to point it out. She's happy, and isn't that all that matters? Phew, that was fun and scary. Good to see the other killers are taking their heartbreak in stride, more or less. You had a really nice tour of some of the island's lesser-known haunts. Haha, boom, still got it. We make a pretty good team, you and I. What can I say? I appreciate the fine collection. Now that yours is back in order, maybe we head back inside to appreciate it. And you collect a certain other special gift I've been meaning to give you. A special gift? Is it shiny? I suppose it could be if you oil it up enough. I am going to be ill. When you enter the cabin, it's dark, barely lit. We're gonna save, actually. Save. Boop. When you enter the cabin, it's dark, barely lit, deep shadows stretching from wall to wall. Someone manages to be a little bit terrifying, but also a little romantic. But you barely even notice. You've got other things on your mind. Oh my. Oh my. Look at her face. You're practically undressing each other as you walk through the door. Mind's elsewhere. Neither of you realized that the door was wide open already. You were incredible. Every time you found one of the objects, my heart beat faster and faster. Your nimble hands. Is there anything they can't find? The fireplace is crackling. Your heart is pounding. The smell of cinnamon is in the air, but wait. Who is that? Huntress quickly pulls her beach cover back on. My darling. An older Russian woman bearing a striking resemblance to Huntress sits, warming her hands by the fire. She turns to you and you're shocked to see that she appears to come from a completely different time in history, wrapped in old, unfamiliar cloths that are completely out of place here at this beach retreat. Without thinking, you blurt out. What do we blurt out? A ghost? Who is this? What an honor. The true mommy has arrived. What an honor. The Russian one? Okay. Who is this? And when did I add a Russian to my Russian word that I don't know what it is to my vocabulary? This island is really doing things to me. Sorry if I'm a little laggy for some reason right now. I'm not sure why. The game is running too hard. Too hard. You don't know who I am? What do you expect that my elk wounds would carry over my ghostly form? The gods have smiled on me and cleaned me up. She must be in a decent mood if she's ignoring the fact that you're dropping ox bombs all over the place. Huntress chuckles nervously. Ha 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 ha, hi mama. Claudette and Dwight burst in like they're in a prank video. Bet you weren't expecting this date to include meeting her mom. What? Hey Huntress, how do you feel about your dear old mama coming to interrupt your date? Huntress throws a hatchet directly at the two survivors. It skewers the wall in between them. Without another word, they quickly scurry away. Good girl. Huntress turns to you. I hope this is all right. Do we say of course or kind of hoping to bang? It's getting spicy, so we get it. I think we should just say of course. I don't think we should say kind of hoping to bang in front of her mom. Of course it's okay. I give great parent. Huntress breathes a sigh of relief. It's just not the mood I thought we were coming back to, but I'm here now, I'm in it, and I'm ready to meet your mama. Thank goodness, because my mother is the only person, most important person in my life. The Russians invented tea, did you know that? Mama Huntress shoves a cup in your hand, and as you drink your tea with her, the air becomes warm around you. You, Huntress, and her mother sit by the fire and exchange stories and anecdotes. Mama pulls out some old-timey pictures of a young Huntress in black and white holding bloodied animal corpses with chilling dead-eyed stares. You all laugh and eat raw meat of some kind. It's a lovely time, almost like you're back home. You've forgotten that you're on a possibly cursed island atop what is likely some sort of hellmouth. Look, that's not official lore, I just call it like I see it. Every so often, Mama Huntress clutches her stomach and her eyes stare into the middle distance. She mutters some sounds as if reliving the moment she was skewered by an elk. It's very grim. I like you. Thank you for indulging me in my tea and stories. So tell me, what are your intentions with my daughter? That means bunny, but you guessed that already, didn't you? Or by now you've got your translator app ready. What are we doing? To keep her safe, to start a family together, or to take it slow? I say we go for a family. We're right off, we want to do a family. Or to take it slow, maybe, I don't know. Family, we're all saying family, okay. All that's on my mind is family. Oh, she sparkled, she liked that answer. To forge our own forest dwelling with a brood of half a dozen at least. Hunting side by side forever. Mama Huntress smiles at you. She reaches into her bloody cloaks and pulls out a handkerchief with a flower on it. For you, the one most worthy of my honor. Use it to clean your hatchet of the syrup. You take the handkerchief. It's soft and smells of spices. I'll take good care of this. You point to Huntress. Her, on the other hand, she can take care of herself. Huntress is ecstatic. You've won over Mama. No easy task. My time on this plane is coming to an end. The weird magic from that ghost girl's black lighthouse won't keep me here for long. I don't want to get into the logic of this, but yeah, the black lighthouse can bring ghosts back to life. We're still here, you're still willing to believe anything. It was the spirit who brought you back. I'll have to thank her. Huntress's mama begins to fade. Huntress cries. You could picture her at 6 years old, lying over her mother's dead body. I'm keeping my good eye on you. If you break her heart, I will send Baba Yaga after you. Try to chuckle good-naturedly, but you should really be afraid. Baba Yaga is no joke. We play shuffleboard every third Thursday, and she is absolutely ferocious on the court. Bye. Safe journey home to the realm of the spirits. Mama Huntress fades away, leaving you and Huntress alone again. Not a second later, Claudette and Dwight storm back in. Never alone for too long on this island.
It's time for a dramatic scene between the lovers.
Shall we adjourn the forest to clear? Shall we adjourn to the forest clearing for ambiance? This is very awkward. You and Huntress stand holding hands in the forest clearing. Dwight and Claudette watch over your interactions closely. Too closely. Hey, I've really loved hanging out with you. I think it's time. Time for, oh my, okay, I'm ready for this. Time for you to call me by my real name like my mother does. Will you call me Anna? Oh, that, yeah, of course. I think Anna is a beautiful name, and you're a beautiful person, Anna. Bathtub. Do you know what I'd like to do right now with you beneath the moonlight? I'm feeling closer to you than I ever have before, and there's nothing I'd rather do right now than... She averts her eyes. Does she mean what you think she means? No, she's looking right at Dwight and Claudette. Chop up these fools with you. Oh man! Oh man! This is a hard. Oh no! What? No way? Sure or absolutely? I'm scared. Drinking my water. Absolutely, absolutely. Oh no. Also high chaos. All right. There's many absolutelys. Can I save? Nope. My hatchet is as sharp as my love for you. Let's get bloody. Oh no. It's a gruesome scene as you and the Huntress go to town on these innocent survivors who just wanted to help you guys out. We're being forced to help you. I can't hear you, hon, on account of the congealing blood in your mouth. Ah! Once you've made quite the mess of the survivors, you and Huntress look at each other with manic eyes. Shall we return to the cabin? I'd love to get you out of that beach wear and into something a little less there. I thought you'd never ask. Once inside the cabin, Huntress strips off her kaftan, revealing every curve of her muscled bod. You follow her lead, disrobing for the first time since waking up here on the island. Yeah, you've been sleeping in your clothes. No judgment. It's a strange new place. You kiss. And yes, if you were wondering, it looks like she's going to keep the bunny mask on for this sexy time. This is the part where I skedaddle. Decapitations, sure. Tiger maulings, love it. Dudes crushing other dudes in car crushers, gotta have it. But hanky-panky, that I can't handle. I'll leave your horny kids to it. I couldn't speak. I couldn't speak Canadian French. Just because the Huntress speaks Russian doesn't mean I do. I speak Canadian French. It's a thing. Look it up. Am I nervously running my mouth now just to give you 2 time alone in the dark? Maybe. Stop me if you've heard this one. A hillbilly, a doctor, and a clown walk into a bar. Fine, we'll get back to it. Post doing it, you and Huntress lie together in the warmth of the fire. Everything is so perfect. You imagine Mama Huntress smiling down at you from beyond. Then you realize that's pretty gross to imagine having just watched all of that, and you try to stop thinking about it. That was incredible. You're telling me. The door to the cabin creaks open. You cover yourself with a blanket. Oh God, a severed arm claws its way through the doorway, leaving a trail of blood in its wake. No! We walked right into a scene from a horror film. As soon as people have sex, they die. Not when I'm around. Huntress procures a hatchet from out of nowhere. Was that in bed with you guys? The wriggling torsos of Dwight and Claudette follow their chopped up limbs. Slowly the pieces of their bodies start to pull themselves back together. No way. WTF indeed, my friend. You thought this island would let us die permanently? Haven't you ever played Dead by Daylight? Come on, we have to get the final scene, and I mean decision. Claudette and Dwight lead you and the Huntress back to the empty beach. You both bask in the glory of being freshly laid. That sounds terrible, doesn't? Like some sort of laundry detergent, freshly laid? Actually, maybe that's good. I'll get my agent to start circulating that. The island is strangely quiet. No sarcastic remarks disguising a broken young woman from spirit. No strange wide-eyed stare from a socially awkward wraith. No threats of imminent violence from Trapper. Even Claudette and Dwight are tight-lipped. They seem almost zombified.
Last day, you beautiful piece of meat. You've done so well. We're almost to the finish line. You didn't think I brought you all this way without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of salt water do you think I am?
A whoosh of dark energy surrounds you and disappears as quickly as it came. The island noises begin to return. Birds chirp in their trees, the grass rustles in the light breeze, and oh look, the other killers are all here at the fire pit to watch the final ceremony. I can't wait any longer. The pomp and circumstances is agonizing. You're telling me. Stick to the script, Claudette. Okay, so Huntress, how do you feel about the newcomer? Are they everything your murderous little heart ever longed for? Huntress stares you down for an agonizing moment. She steps towards you. My dear, I think this is true love. Come with me to the Red Forest. Let's hunt the woods together and have a family bursting with babies. We'll raise them as fierce warriors who could defend their family and home. In just a matter of days, you've gone from being completely alone to being the start of a clan of warriors. I did not see that coming. Ray starts a slow clap. No one joins in, typical. Whatever. Love is a concept made up by the greeting card industry. I'm out of here. Spirit floats back to her black lighthouse. Look behind you, it's Trapper.
Huntress, you bested me?
He turns to you and offers his leathery hand for a handshake.
Congratulations, bathtub.
I don't shake hands with losers. Trapper's eyebrows shoot up. And then he smiles. I did not see that one coming. I'm gonna save. Yeah.
You're all right, kid. I mean, I hate you completely and I want to kill you mercilessly, but you're all right.
Wait, you haven't said anything to Huntress. Oh my God, I love her to laugh in her face. Oh my God, who would laugh in her face? We're not laughing in her face. We're gonna love her too. We're not gonna be rude. And I love you too. Yes, let's move to the Red Forest immediately. Is 12 kids too many? Maybe in this economy, but who cares? Your heart is overflowing with joy as you and Huntress embrace. This is what you've been missing your whole life? A woman with shoulders the size of mountains who won't take off her bunny mask even during intimate times? Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. You stare into the sunset and picture your life together. Happiness is real. Oh my. Hello. Oh. Huntress lifts her mask and you finally lay your eyes on her breathtaking natural beauty. You know, the cabin I grew up in doesn't have amenities that my luxurious new beach house has. I'm used to living as a beast, bathing in the river, running wild through the bushes. While telling you this, Huntress has left her bathing suit behind and entered into the jungle. You haven't lived until you've been one with nature. Rawr. You chase Huntress into the woods, leaving your own bathing suit behind. The end! We got a good ending! Huzzah! I don't know why I got like really weirdly leggy at the end there. I apologize for that. It was only that one part. We did it! Shiny fish.
Oh.
I got a fish on me, there's a fish on you. A fish in the stream and a fish go boo. Fishy slap my face, fishy lick my knee. Fishy on the brain and fishy hide from me. I got a fish on me, there's a fish on you. A fish in the stream and a fish go boo. Fishy slap my face, fishy lick my knee. Fishy on the brain and fishy hide from me.
Fish.